Hey, hello, good morning, guys, and this is Coding with Gautam. And guys, today we are gonna do the level Brittle Morale. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. Today we are gonna cover array indexes, array length, accessing properties, return statements, variables, and while loops with conditionals. So, let's get into it. The gear you need, you're not gonna need any gear because you're only saying a thing and you're gonna use code. So, you might want to use your programification icon. So, goal, defeat the ogre leader. You only have one arrow, so you need to defeat the ogre leader first. Loop over all the enemies and compare their health. The one with most health is the boss. Let's start the level. So, we have a function which is called find strongest enemy in the variable enemies. Strongest equals none, strongest health equals 0, enemy index equals 0. So, while the enemy index is less than the length of enemies. So, while enemy index is less than length of enemies. Okay, so we got that right. Set an enemy variable to enemy's enemy index. So enemy equals enemies in enemy index. If the enemy health is greater than strongest health, so if the enemy dot health is greater than strongest health, you set strongest to enemy and you set strongest to enemy and strongest health to enemy dot health. And next then you have to increment enemy index. And next then now after that you have to return the strongest. Next then enemies, find strongest enemy in the enemies. If there's a leader, you will say leader. So Gorlax, fit. You defeated them. Defeat the ogre leader, success. And let's submit it. 3, 2, 1. Trogdor, thwap. And that's what we win, guys. So now let's just take an overview of what we did today. So on Brittle Morale, we covered array indexes. When we did when enemy equals enemies in the enemy index. Array length, we use that to check if enemy index is less than equal to length of enemies. Accessing properties, we access the properties of enemies and we used it in the function find strongest enemies. Return statements, we return the strongest enemy in the function. Variables, we stored variables enemies. We stored all the enemies in the variable enemy, and we also stored the leader in the variable leader. And while loops with conditionals, we used while loops in the functions and conditionals such as if the enemy index is less than or equal to enemy health, if the enemy health is greater than, and that's what we did. So guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to this video. And guys, this is Coding with Gautam, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.